Today, we will talk about 7 principles for teenagers to become millionaires. Although many of us have heard success tales about teenagers, being a billionaire at the age of 15 seems unreal given how we all behave at that age. Furthermore, the majority of teenagers aren't even old enough to work. As a result, we frequently get dubious when we hear about young millionaires. There's a lot of bad news about young people these days. You've undoubtedly read 100 pieces about how they choose sustainable transportation over cars, or how they spend all of their money on brunch. As a matter of fact, the kids of today are arguably the most intelligent, talented, and diligent generation in history. Young people face an uphill battle in the economy compared to their parents' generation because of lower income, harsher job conditions, and increased living expenses. Teenage millionaire tales are therefore similar to other rags to riches tales. In other words, they're tales of tenacity, cunning, inventiveness, and resourcefulness in the face of market challenges. You can use the same strategies to become a multimillionaire entrepreneur at any age. Before we dive deeper into it, like this video and subscribe to get the newest updates from us every time. Let's get started. Number 7. Get an early start and make consistent savings. When it comes to accumulating riches, adolescents have a distinct advantage time. They are able to take advantage of the power of compound interest, which will allow their money to gain interest on top of interest over the course of time if they begin early. Teenagers should be encouraged to develop saving a habit, even if it's just a tiny amount for each wage or allowance they receive over the year. The most important thing is to be consistent. If they save money on a regular basis, they will be able to see their savings grow tremendously over the years, which will establish a powerful foundation for future financial success. Beginning early also gives them the ability to weather swings in the market and take advantage of possibilities for long-term investments, which positions them for a financially stable future. Number 6. Knowledge is an investment. The ability to navigate the complex world of money and investment requires a level of financial literacy that is vital. Teenagers should be encouraged to educate themselves about personal finance, investment, and entrepreneurship through the use of books, online resources, and mentorship. By gaining an early understanding of topics such as budgeting, saving, and investing, individuals can have the ability to make well-informed decisions regarding their finances and steer clear of frequent mistakes. Young people can acquire the information, skills, and self-assurance necessary to build wealth and accomplish their financial objectives if they make an investment in their education. In addition, gaining useful insights and inspiration along their path to become millionaires can be accomplished by learning from the efforts and errors of others, both successful and unsuccessful. Number 5. Establish your objectives clearly. On the road to achieving financial success, it is essential to establish goals that are both explicit and measurable in order to maintain concentration and motivation. Teenagers should be encouraged to set their financial goals, which may include putting aside a specific amount of money, beginning a business, or investing in the stock market. They are able to make concrete strategies to achieve their goals by first establishing defined goals, which allows them to break down larger objectives into smaller and more achievable tasks. Teenagers are more likely to take regular action toward their objectives when they have a clear vision of what they want to achieve. This provides them with a sense of purpose and direction, which in turn motivates them to take action. When these goals are revisited and modified on a regular basis as they progress, it ensures that they continue to match with the ever-changing priorities and aspirations of the individuals involved. Number 4. Try to live below your means. For the purpose of accumulating wealth, one of the most essential principles is to live below one's means, which implies spending less than what is earned. Teenagers should be encouraged to acquire a thrifty mindset and to prioritize saving and investing above spending money on things that aren't necessary. They are able to avoid lifestyle inflation and fight the desire to keep up with friends who may have different financial priorities if they are able to differentiate between their requirements and their wants. Stress the significance of creating a budget and keeping track of expenses in order to determine areas in which they may reduce their spending and reinvest the money in order to achieve their financial objectives. Teenagers who live below their means not only have the opportunity to build up savings and investments, but they also give them the financial flexibility and stability, which enables them to weather unforeseen expenses or economic downturns with confidence. Number 3. Risk and failure should be welcomed. It is often necessary to take calculated risks in order to build wealth, and it is also necessary to learn from failures along the road. Teenagers should be encouraged to accept failure as a natural part of the learning process and to not be scared to move outside of their comfort zones. Whether it's beginning a new venture, making an investment in the stock market, or looking for a new opportunity, taking risks can lead to personal development and knowledge acquisition. It is important to encourage adolescents to approach risk-taking with a mindset that is resilient and adaptable, perceiving setbacks as opportunities for learning and growth, rather than as hurdles that cannot be overcome. It is possible for adolescents to cultivate the bravery and self-assurance necessary to pursue their aspirations and achieve financial independence if they reframe their perspective on failure and accept risk as an essential component of success. Number 2. Create a number of different sources of income. The growth and stability of one's financial situation can be hindered when one relies entirely on a single source of income. Young people should be encouraged to investigate various avenues of income generation, such as beginning a side business, investing in real estate, or making money online by monetizing their skills and talents. They can lessen their reliance on any one source of income and generate various opportunities for accumulating wealth if they diversify the sources from which they obtain their money. It is important to encourage creative thinking among adolescents and to encourage them to make use of their interests and strengths in order to discover new options for earning money. Building several streams of income not only promotes financial stability, but also offers youngsters with additional flexibility and freedom to pursue their passions and interests without being hampered by financial limits. Number 1. Pay it forward and give something back. The pursuit of true riches involves not only the accumulation of financial resources, but also the creation of a beneficial impact on the world. It is important to encourage adolescents to develop a spirit of generosity and empathy by encouraging them to give back to their communities and support causes that are important to them. Encourage young people to find ways to make a difference in the lives of others, whether it be through the use of their abilities to assist others, the donation of their time to charity organizations, or the use of their skills to participate in volunteer work. The value of appreciation is emphasized, and it should be reminded to adolescents that they should acknowledge the benefits and opportunities that have been bestowed upon them, and that they should use their riches to empower and elevate others who are less fortunate. Teenagers may build a feeling of purpose and fulfillment that goes beyond worldly wealth by giving back and paying it forward. When they do this, they leave behind a legacy of kindness and compassion that will remain for generations to come. This is it for today. What do you think about this video? Let us know in the comments. You have a great day ahead.